show and said, officially, welcome to the Girlfriend Show. Yes, this is where we get to have all of the conversations and ones that you don't want to talk, the ones you don't want to have, to all bring all of the gossip. They are pro. We take the table, we break them, and we still sit here to mend them together. Well, just to give the ladies a chance to introduce themselves, and then we kick the show. Please, no time, just swiftly so that we can go ahead. Start.
Hello, guys.
I'm Nancy.
My name is Peace.
Okay, so at some point, we'll have to do something about this. You people continue to wait. You, I don't know, like, do this to be remind you of your names, or okay, maybe because they are too beautiful, so sometimes they find it difficult. But even the most beautiful people still speak. Anyway, that was just on a lighter note. Wow, welcome to the Girlfriend Show, where we get to have these conversations. Right, the conversation is really one I'm expecting to be hot as always. So, you know this thing where when a man is cheating on his wife or his spouse, or even when a woman is cheating on their spouse, you hear things like, oh, the women, for most times, it's who are called home wreckers, Jezebel, whatnot. Today, we're going to explore this, right? When there is a case of sexual affairs, that is the husband looking out, who is really beautiful wife. You know, sometimes this man cheat. Some people even say, oh, God, they get everyone up to his wife. How the wife is so beautiful. What do men? That question about what do men want? I know the people are what do we want? I think it's men. I need to tell us sometimes they're freaking all paying to look out. So what do men really want? But that's an answer we'll be looking for another day. Today we want to talk about the fact that when people engage in extramarital affairs, especially the men, you hear things, some people say like, oh, women are the ones who are snatching hands, or they're going out, you know, in homes and everything. We want to find from you, are such truly to blame these circumstances, or the man who has gone out, or the man who go out? And other people would say, yes, a man may come to you that, okay, I want, this is what I want to have with you, and you know clearly this is married, but you should accountability for not ignoring the man but entertaining him, because some people would say man has the right to say no, because if you say no, some will say I did not force him, he's been the one spent on me and all of that. So and before you know it, this whole thing will generate from one level to another, and you see that this people will start, and before you know it, the man is not even coming home. And some men, they are not really good enough to tell this was them. Like this time, men are so bold. They will tell you, not to you. I don't want to decide. And the way they will be doing, you cannot say no. But this is it. Who is really to blame in this scenario where men go out to cheat? Is it the side chick or the man who has gone out to cheat on his wife? Let the conversation begin.
Okay, finally, I think the men are to blame.
Hell!
The man is the one making about
His
partner.
She's not part of it. She was on the top.
The man is the one who is relationship.
Okay.
The one that is supposed to be faithful to his partner. Who is supposed to respect his partner.
Okay.
I think the man is to be blamed.
Okay. Those be blamed. Short, simple, and concise. No time.
And so this is the woman, the lady.
Okay.
From the other lady. In that case, now I used to do who doesn't even know what is getting into. So I think the men are to be blamed.
But for me, I feel like men don't even hide these days. Most men. Okay. I don't know. Well, I feel like they are very audacious. They don't get to like hide that. Oh, I'm married. Don't hide it. They come out clearly. It's your choice, and the way they will make it. Anyway, let's hear from you.
Like she just see me, I feel it's the meaning. Because some men, they will even lie and cover it up and say, oh, okay, I don't have a wife, all this. Because some chances, if you know that the man is married, some will not even go into the relationship. Vice some.
But okay, now in the scenario that the side chick is aware that the man is married, because we are talking about it here that the man is not hiding it, like the woman is already aware that the man is well married. You know, some men will say, some days I'm married, sometimes. You ask, are you married? Sometimes it's kind of complicated. You will not understand. But like this one, he's clearly telling her, or he has told her that I am married. I'm married. So she knows. So in this case, who's to blame? You know.
Both of them are to be blamed.
Okay.
Especially the side chick. Because you know, are you going into the relationship? And I'm very sure she's going because of herself. Of what she wants to collect from the man.
Okay.
And she has forgotten that she wants to be married someday.
All right.
Well, as for me, I think the problem is for the man, because if you respect your woman, you can't go out and be convincing that I want you to be my like my girlfriend. I want to date you. The problem is the man, because if the man didn't go out, if the man didn't approach the lady, she will be herself. So it's the man that talk to her, confuse her. You know, we women, some wise, some did why. Anything you just, it's money. She will say, okay, yes, forgetting that what she is doing is wrong. I think the problem is for the man. Because if he respect his wife, he won't go out looking for the girl outside. That is my own.
Okay. So everyone is saying that the men are to be blamed. Man, I do not know if I'm going to now hold the brief for you, or should I align with my sisters? Well, let's hear from you.
Okay, personally, I think it's the men.
Hell. So nobody's standing for the men. Justice for the men. Okay, tell us why the men are to be blamed.
Okay, my reasons why is that, you see, men is in their nature like not to like be content with what they have.
So
Yes.
nothing they satisfy men.
Nothing at all. Today they like black, tomorrow is yellow, tomorrow they like it big, tomorrow they like it slim. So that is the reason I think men are
Very
to
big
blame.
allegations going on here. The men will definitely have to clear their names, because I don't understand all these allegations flying the studio this afternoon. Okay.
That's just the reason.
Okay, so
They
you
are
feel
not
like
satisfied.
the fact that they desire so many things at
Yes, so
a time.
it's hard for them to like be in a particular relationship, even if married or dating. They don't like to be content with what they have. Yes, they don't. They like going to A tomorrow. Tomorrow is B, and they will always come with lies. So the ladies now, they are not to blame, because sometimes you won't know those men are married. Some even they go into they tell you that their wife is dead, or they will just put up one lie like that. So the men are to blame.
Okay,
Yeah,
the men
ladies,
are
we
to be
innocent.
blamed.
We don't know.
Hell, the ladies are innocent. Okay, for me, I would say it takes two to tango. Now, this is not even me trying to play the devil's advocate here, no. Because cheating is a very deliberate action that takes two people. A man cannot cheat, even though men are now cheating with men, or some women are cheating with women. But please, let's talk about the one we know.
Yes.
So on the side that we know, I would say that the side chick and the man in question are to be blamed, because it takes a long time. Well, sometimes it doesn't take long, because you might see someone and that attraction will be there, but then the man is already married. Sometimes you can't help it. But I think entirely blaming the man will be very unfair, because I know that there are men who, if you say no, they won't press further. There are men, if you say no, they'll still find a million ways to convince you. And if the said lady, feels the same way, she might want to give in. It's hard. or it's harder when a woman does not feel anything or it's somebody that she doesn't like. But the yes becomes quicker depending on the man's pockets and his wallet. Yes, because sometimes the morality or you saying no is dependent on how deep his pockets are. Because sometimes you might want to say no, but he's flashing you with gifts, and then because what is he looking for? It's just for you. He doesn't even want to wife you, even though some people do it to an extent that they wife you if something comes up and all of that. But initially, he's going with the mindset that I just want to have fun, right?
Yes.
He goes there because he wants to have fun, but maybe something can lead to another, and then he begins to understand you the more on a deeper level, and then someday you guys might get married. Or some people, of course, it happens. But I'm saying that on the space of extramarital affairs, of you being unfaithful to your wife at this point, it's more like you want to do some away match. It doesn't mean that you're going to stay there. You are definitely coming back home. Because if we move from here, from FCT to Nasarawa to play a match, we'll definitely come back home. We will not sleep in Nasarawa. We will not stay in Nasarawa forever, isn't it? So, but as you are going to Nasarawa every time, you're not discovering that but Nasarawa is more serene, more calm. So the buzzing or the traffic and everything is not there. So you now want to stay in Nasarawa. So these are part of the reasons why the man will not want to stay, because Nasarawa has been entertaining. In this case, please, it's just a figurative kind of expression. So in this case, the man now wants to stay because the side chick is now, who is now the girlfriend, is entertaining.
Yeah,
she gives
just like Natasha.
Say peace. You know, I always try to understand this thing. So your wife that you are married to is not your peace.
No.
But you know that, let's come back to the side of the man, sharing the blame for the man, right? It takes a time for you to even go talk to that girl and tell her that this is what you want. And then I know it's that sometimes it gets easier with money because you are spoiling her with gifts and everything. But how about you invest that time in fixing up with your wife?
Yes.
Why is it easier to go start the talk all over with a new woman than fixing with the woman that is within? So the man takes the blame, DL. But the side chick also has the right to say no, because truly, if you say no, the man may not push it. There are some men that don't even push it, because honestly, except the man likes you like that, he might push it because he likes
You
you.
know, some men, they will look for what they know the lady wants the most. Sometimes, okay, let me just explain this now from a story. Or let me see, this thing happened to my friend, one of my friends.
Tell
the
me.
man came as godfather. So they had that relationship since when she was 18. They were so close. He never asked her for anything. So just the friendship, he was gifting her, coming to see her parents and all of that. It was like that. So she trusted the man so much.
As a
So
father
then,
figure.
When 400 level, she needed a school fee. And we were going to, I think it was 2 weeks to our exams. She needed to pay that school fee. If not, she will not write the exam.
Okay.
And it was her final year. You understand? So she asked the man for the school fee. And normally he would pay the school fee and not ask for anything in return. But that particular day, he said, oh, before I will pay the school fee, you have to do this, so and so. And she was like, okay, what would she do? Should she pay this? Should she do this so he can pay this money? And she needed that money. So she wanted to do it just to get the school fee. So you see where this is coming from. She did not want to do it at first, but she needed the school fee. And that was the condition.
You know, I think that one, it makes it even sadder, because I see a father figure or an elderly person who took advantage of a situation. He probably always had that in mind. He just needed the right opportunity to strike. Because he knew that the lady was in a fix. But there are so many other ways to raise the money. But of course, the immediate means was to do what the man wanted.
And there was no time.
So, at the end of the day, who do you blame in this scenario? The man, of course. Because he is supposed to be a helper. I know they say nothing is free, not even in Freetown. But at the end of the day, people have to do what they need to do. You think you have all of the moral standards until you find yourself in a situation that you once said, God forbid to. Well, let's hear you now. Who is to blame in this scenario where a man goes out to cheat on his wife? Is it the side chick that is to blame or the man that is to blame? Let's hear you. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Cassandra.
Yes, what's your name, please?
My name is Regular Moses.
Oh, Moses. Where are you calling us from this time?
Yeah. I want to greet the guests in the studio. Can you hear me?
Yes, they are saying hello to you. Just go ahead, Moses.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. You're welcome. Okay. Cassandra.
Yes, please.
You see, this is a topic today. Some people will not be happy with you.
Okay.
Okay. You see, from the men and the women, all of them, they need to be, as in, all of them have faults.
Okay.
You see, like from the men, you know that you are married. Before you go to that woman, you have given her your word. There's no one like you. You are heaven and earth. I will take care of you. You will be my only one and only one. Now, that lady now, you will go out now, you will see another lady. And that lady knows that you are married. She will still follow you. She knows that she's following, and she knows that if she's the one getting married, like her husband cheating, she will not be happy. But some ladies will still go out and do the same thing, which is not making sense. And do you know why these men, they do these things?
Go ahead,
Hello?
please. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Why did they do so?
The reason why some men do this thing, they have longer throats. It's a longer throat that carry them go outside. They believe that. Hello?
You are being heard, Moses. Go ahead.
Okay. They believe that all these ladies that they are following, they believe that it's different tests.
Okay. Moses, what happened? Well, you want to call us back so that you can complete your take. You say men want different taste. We want to listen to that. Hello? Can you hear us? Yes, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I would like to remain
Hello? Okay, what's
Hello.
Yes, please, you're being heard. Go ahead, please.
Okay. My regard to everybody in the studio.
Good afternoon.
Okay. You people have blamed men automatically and have a precise mind this time around that his mind is to be blamed. So me, I'm telling you that it's not all men are not the same.
Okay.
And the same thing that all men are not the same.
All right.
In other side. I was with my girl yesterday afternoon. So that's why I want to remain as an animal.
Oh, okay.
It's the first is the
Okay.
I was my girl yesterday afternoon. So her phone rang yesterday. She put her phone on silent. I noticed that her phone rang. So I said, why can't you pick the call? She said, she don't mind the number that she don't know the person. You don't know the person that the store has something. The person still calling. I say, if the call, hear from this guy that is calling you, or whoever that is calling you. He say, okay. Out of the so she noticed that I'm getting annoyed because of that. She picked the call. What I hear that sweetheart, how are you? I hear sweetheart, how are you? She don't. So she quickly want to call the call. I say no, don't call this call. Answer the person. There is no problem. So she pretended just to hold the call. The man, so I was asking her, why don't you come on weekend to come and spend the weekend with me? That my wife and my kids have gone out, have traveled. Have traveled. So the girl gave me courage. Say, I don't know you. Why are you calling me? All this time, So call the call. I went out yesterday to go and got something. Without coming, without you knowing that I'm coming back.
Okay.
She's the one that thought she's the one now I call the man. So when I approach for the front of the door, I noticed that she's making call. I stopped a little bit. As I come here, I was having a conversation. This is the one now I'm begging the man that he will not be angry that something comes up. That is why all the time that she is with her mom, that she is with her mom, and that is why she asked her that she don't know him, all this one. So when I had the conversation finished, immediately when I opened the door, she called the call again. So I broke up with her immediately that yesterday. So as I entered, after, why are you talking to? She said it's her sister that called her. I said, let me see the sister number. Let me see. This girl turned everything upside down. So without knowing that, after all this quarrel, I allowed her to go yesterday. She was very angry. She was very furious yesterday. I got angry. Even turned against me that why am I monitoring her life? All this and all this one. I said, okay, there's no problem. If she reaches in that way, you can go. There's no problem. Thank God that we are seeing a relationship that I never say better. This is almost 1 month and now that I said that let's get together to monitor ourselves. It's to say in this way. So she quickly just carry her bag. As a gentleman, I gave her transport money to go. So where are you going? She said she will be going to one of her sisters that's staying at Nyanya. I said, okay, there's no problem. She went out. Instead to go and enter the ticket, she crossed the other side of the back of our house over that road. One of kids say, let me close this gate to know where she's going to. I left her. She went far. I told her, without knowing that the same person that I know,
Okay.
she went to her house place. So when she reached there, she entered the place. So I stood by the side. The person also got annoyed or something like that. That maybe they have delayed the time, left her stranded. When she's about to come out, as she's coming out, she just made me a stand up, she shocked automatically. So for this kind of reason why, is it meant to be blamed or the woman to be blamed?
Parties, like I said, both parties, of course.
Both parties. We can't just stand by one side.
How can I stand by one side? Now, if you listen
Now the guy is good. The guy have married and I know the guy very well.
Okay.
And me and the guy used to come around that me and the guy used to even laugh and chat. Without knowing that somebody that I'm planning to settle with are cheating on me with my close friend. When that my friend told me around 6 days yesterday, the guy also was shocked. I did not say a word. She made me like that. Up to now, not for her. So everybody to go on with his own life. So when he tried to do good with some ladies, they will not understand. Whatever that will play out, maybe I will be out and wait.
Okay.
That's why I caught.
Okay. Wow. So sorry for your experience. So sorry.
Just 4 months ago.
Sorry. Sorry. Oh.
Too much. Sorry, cannot do this one.
All right, thank you very much. Well, I think, like I said, I cannot just blame one person because the man came to somebody and the lady had the right to say no, but she did not say no. If the man did not come, except in a case where...
From this story, if I'm going to be fair, the man that is going out with the lady
knows him, like they know, and I'm sure
Yes.
he knows.
So you didn't even see from that side. He's blaming the lady.
And for me, that girl, she didn't like the man. If she loved this man, immediately the call that she answered, she's supposed to apologize to him immediately.
That call is not even supposed to come. It's not.
She didn't like him. She didn't like him. Honestly.
Let's
she
pick
didn't
this call. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Honestly.
Let's
she
pick
didn't
this
like
call. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you
Afternoon.
calling from?
Thank you.
Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you
Afternoon.
calling from?
Thank you. I'm calling from Kwa.
All right, go ahead, please.
Thank you. So me, originally they asked me as a person